Good morning, everyone. Our group is from IPG Campus Gaya Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Before that, let me introduce my group members. I am Mui Gyok Kim. My members group are Cik Juliana Johari, Mr. Bong Koi Sin, Cik Sofia Abdul Kahar, and Puan Juwairia Ahmadun. Our research topic is entitled The Role of Volunteering in Special Olympics Sabah on Promoting Positive Attitude among Malaysians towards inclusion of students with learning disabilities. Education for all is an equity and provision of equal rights has also included people with disabilities for access to education, transportation, and employment, signed a World Declaration during the World Declaration Conference in 1990. According to UNESCO 2015, the Sustainable Development Goal 4 was agreed to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Special Olympic Games become an avenue for people with or without disability to expose, interact, and know each other via volunteering. As you can see, this is the volunteer as escort in Borneo International Marathon Disability Fun Run 3K in 2019. This is the second pictures of volunteers in sport training. In Sabah, we have currently more than 1,000 athletes who are training and competing year-round in sport of their choice. We have three research objectives. First is to determine the level of attitude toward inclusion of students with learning disabilities before and after becoming volunteers in Special Olympics Sabah. Second is to determine whether there is a difference of attitude toward inclusion of students with learning disability before and after becoming volunteers in Special Olympics Sabah. And the third is to determine whether there are any significant differences of attitude toward inclusion of students with learning disability after becoming volunteers based on gender, having kids with or without learning disability, academic qualification, type of volunteer among Malaysians.
The Declaration of Education for All in 1990, there is a growing support for education for students with disabilities in inclusive setting. In 1997, the Education Rules, which was introduced by the Ministry of Education, stated that there are three special education programs, which are Special School, Integrated Programs, and also Inclusive Program. However, with the adoption of Persons with Disabilities Act in 2008, persons with disabilities are not supposed to be excluded from the formal education system just because they have physical, sensory, or cognitive impairment. A new education regulation for special education was introduced by the Ministry of Education to replace the Education Rules 1997 and the inclusion of special education in the preliminary report of the National Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025. However, in Malaysia, only 6% of students with special needs are in inclusive programs, while 89% are in the integrated programs and 5% in special education schools. The Ministry of Education stated in its Malaysian Education Blueprint that the education system is committed to an inclusive education model with intention to ensure that by 2021 to 2025, there will be 75% with special educational needs in inclusive programs. The implementation of inclusive education requires the collaboration between teachers and parents, which will optimize the students' full potential and achievement. In Special Olympics, becoming volunteers offer an opportunity for attitude change towards inclusion of students with learning disabilities. A report from Special Olympics 2009 stated that 2/3 of parents in the United States who were involved in Special Olympic Games increased their understanding about the children's ability and raised expectation of what can be attained. Support for the inclusion of students with intellectual disabilities in regular classroom has also increased from 2% to 55% as a result of people's involvement in Special Olympic Games. the capability of Special Olympics to provide greater awareness and acceptance among those who may not even have anyone with learning disabilities in their family can be explained by Alport contact theory in 1954. The mere exposure effect theory also explained that when people without learning disabilities are exposed to information about learning disabilities, their attitudes become more favorable towards these people. As for the methodology, descriptive and quantitative. A total of 150 respondents or volunteers among administrators, teachers, parents, and general public are selected using convenient sampling method. The revised mental retardation attitude inventory, which consists of 29 items with a 5-point Likert scale, was used. The scale is divided into 4 dimensions, which are integrated segregation, social distance, private rights, and subtle derogatory beliefs. The instrument was administered twice, before volunteering and also after volunteering. IBM SPSS 23.0 is used to analyze data descriptively and inferentially. The frequency and percentage values describe the distribution of the sample population. The PET sample t-test at 95% confidence level were used to differentiate the attitude towards inclusion of students with learning disabilities before and after becoming volunteers in Special Olympics Sabah. And the independent sample t-test and ANOVA were used to differentiate the respondents based on demographic characteristics.
These studies involve a total of 150 respondents with demographic profile as shown in Table 2. Based on gender, there are 64 males and 86 female respondents. A total of 85 respondents do not have kids with learning disabilities, and 65 have learning disabilities. In terms of highest academic qualifications, 37 of the respondents have a SPM or O level and below, and 45 have a STPM or diploma level. 53 have bachelor degrees, and 15 have master's and PhD doctorate degrees. So the volunteers consist of 40 administratives, 50 teachers, and 49 parents, and 11 general public. Table 3 shows that present a descriptive analysis of the sub-dimensions of overall in the MRA R scale to determine the respondents' attitude towards inclusion before, after becoming volunteers in a Special Olympics Sabah. Moderate level INCE, integration, segregations, and SUDB, subtle derogatory belief and overall attitude before volunteering, but high level of SDIS, social distance, and PRRT, private rights. Attitude indicated positive change after volunteering in a Special Olympics Sabah. We present the result of the pair t-test analysis to determine the difference in attitude before and after volunteering in the Special Olympics Sabah programs. For each dimension's overall attitude, there is a positive and significant impact on our findings. Table 5 presents the result of independent t-test to differentiate the respondents' attitude towards students' inclusions with learning disability based on gender. The result shows that the comparison of mean values for each dimensions before and after volunteering indicated no significant differences between male and female.
In Table 6, the comparison of attitude among respondents with or without children with learning disability show our results. We can highlight the difference in attitude before volunteering based on whether have or not having kids. There is insignificant difference in attitude after volunteering between the two groups. Table 7 presents the result of ANOVA to compare the respondent attitude based on the academic qualification. The result showed that there is not significant difference in the attitude for each dimension and overall before and after volunteering. Comparison based on the type of volunteers in Table 8 show that there is not significant difference in the attitude of respondents based on type of volunteers before and after volunteering in Special Olympics Sabah. There, they show the regrets whenever the administration, teachers, parents, and general publics, there are not difference in the attitude for each dimension and overall for the inclusion of students with learning disabilities.
The result in this study show that the act of volunteering in Special Olympics Sabah does not have a positive impact on the volunteers regardless of gender, highest academic qualification, having or not having children with learning disability, and type of volunteers. Thus, this study shows that volunteering is a critical event that can change the attitude of the volunteers regarding the inclusion of students with learning disabilities. Further study should explore whether the change in attitude is sustained after a period of time. This is the Special Olympic activities conducted by IPG Campus Gaya, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. At last but not least, this study was able to provide critical supporting information to promote inclusion of students with learning disabilities. This may boost more efforts to encourage volunteerism not only among adults but also among smaller children and youth. Thank you.